breathe in the air, the light that surrounds me. If we hold ourselves together, we'll go far. Created a space, in my head it was empty, but I know that I want to be where you are. I was denied, I had spent those years, did not recognize the person that's inside. We have a purpose, but to take that leap, you must recognize the person that's inside. Believe me, I swear, the story's not over. As I fall, I will continue to get up. I cannot stop because it is over. Live in the moment, living in a quiet place. To be everywhere, to be without a care. I was denied, I had spent those years, did not recognize the person that's inside. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hey, and welcome to today's stream. Hello, Cage, and hello, old man minister. I was talking about you yesterday, being hospitalized because of bad knees, back, and so on and so forth. Welcome. I hope you're feeling better, old man. Today we will be casting RU team versus dL3. The maps today will be Rotterdam, Provence, and is it Rotterdam again? I guess they're gonna just play two maps, Rotterdam and Provence, and we will be seeing a very strong dL3 team with Fargatron, Freem TV, Adam, who got recruited. He was a tryout yesterday, and he's recruited in dL3. Jan, Jerry, and Hulk. Very strong team indeed from the dL3 side. From the RU team, we have Bataya, we have Bipifa, we have I Am Pro, Kostya, Naprolom, and Yuga. They will be starting in 50 seconds. And currently we are watching the beautiful map of Rotterdam from above. It's going to be highly interesting to follow this team. I think I'm going to start with the RU team. I'm going to be following by Pifa, who's also a good friend of mine. See how he will perform. What's up, Purple Toga? If you're bored, you can. You're more than free to join me on the coast, Toga. Just log in and join if you feel for it. Yeah, so we played, OFC played against this RU team last Sunday, and OFC lost, but what we saw from this RU team is, of course, it's not the same players. Some, I remember Zidane, I remember Yoga and Naprolom, Kostya, of course. I think the two new players are I Am Pro and Bipifa, who didn't play last week. But yeah, they beat OFC with I think around like 40-50 points, and in here and then in in underground, OFC managed to win by one ticket, actually 17-16 or something. But the whole game ended as a 2-1 victory for the RU team. What I saw from this team was they played a little bit. Toga, just join whenever you're done with your food, or if you want to eat meanwhile, it's fine. You're more than welcome, bro. They were playing it safe. perhaps. I saw them capping the back flag and the B flag, and they stayed defending that middle flag. Perhaps they're gonna have to play differently today against this very aggressive playing a dL3 team and way better skill level as well. So it's gonna be interesting to follow this game and see how they will perform against a stronger side. So I'm gonna fix the weather here as well, so we have a better. Okay, they're gonna start in 30 seconds. It seems they had to fix something. So in 30 seconds the game will start. And I will have Purple Toga with me, so I'm gonna update the caster name as well. So we have him. Nice. It's always nice to have a co-caster with you. I'm gonna start a prediction here as well. Who will win this first map? So get your predictions going and make sure to vote on your on the team you think gonna be winning this this first map. We have spawns already. We see the RU team spawning on the right side towards the C flag, and also dL3 spawning on the left side in blue towards the A and B flag. Of course, the side who spawns on the left, from my view, have the advantage to get to be faster. We see how they are positioning at the moment. The RU team is pushing with 4 players on the shore side towards Hulk and Jan. Let's try to get in here and see what's going on here. I will just be following
objective Charlie, soldiers.
Like this one here on the top left screen. See the big push going in here. Pro has a player in front of him. Get some shot in, but he's getting beautiful headshot on Jan there. I think he's gonna go for that YOLO revive on Yoga. There we go. I think also by Pifa got hard, but that shot from the side. So did Pro here. I think the pushing squad is wiped out here on the shore side. Well, we see a really nice movement by this dL3 team. They're really good at covering each other and getting into positions to stop the attacking teams pushing them, and we saw it very clearly at that point. Now Bataya is trying to get some smokes in to flank the enemies. They have already heard him. They know where he is. Unfortunately, he's getting killed off there by was it Jerry? Yeah, that was Jerry. You see Yoga move right. Trying to get some shots in there from, misses his grenade, but gets a nice kill on Fargatron. Got another YOLO revive going on in front. He's got an enemy in front of him, gets a shot, almost get a second headshot there. Another, oh, what a Panzerfaust right in the kisser. Wow. Okay, we have a cap. Triple cap by the RU team. Look at this. They have also managed to get to A. Amazing. Very aggressive play by the RU team. Well done there. Hello, Arrow. How you doing, mate? So let's see how they will perform here now. They're pushing the dL3 back, and we, as you guys who have been following dL3 with me, you can clearly see, you have seen them pushing out of the triple cap really fast. As we can see here, Naprolum is alone there, getting pushed by 3 players and getting killed off behind. Perhaps he got a little bit out, too much out of the cover there, and well, he didn't have stood much of a chance there, but still could have held them back a little bit more. The RU team seems a little bit stacked because of the respawns on each other there, and now we see Fargatron pushing through that defensive line, but he was not ready for, was it Bataya who got him there? Now we have Yuga and we have Naprolom there. Naprolom is by Pifa going to head towards a couple of enemies. By Pifa kills Freem TV, but gets flanked by Jerry there, I think. No, that was Fargatron who gets the kill there to get the B flag under dL3 control. Meanwhile, we see I Am Pro holding the position behind the sandbags. They haven't seen him yet. We have a spawn on him there. Let's see if Jerry have seen anything. He's seen stuff. He sees stuff. Oh, we have most of the RU team spawning there, and they're about to push in from behind the tram there. Jerry gets a beautiful headshot on Naprolom there. Gets a second as well. Will he get a third? More shots in there. They have done. Fargatron is down on the right side. I think that's Jan on the right flank. No, that's Scrim TV. We see Adam trying to push in. You guys pushing inside as well. He's got an enemy on his left side. Why do you reload while running, bro? Anyway, unfortunately, he's getting killed off as well here. I would say quite steady defense here by the dL3 team so far. Wiped out the whole attacking squad from the RU team. Or regrouping to push in again here. Now we see the line of defense established by the dL3 team, but they have no one on the right flank. And if the RU team had waited a little bit and regrouped together, perhaps they could have pushed through there. At least one or two of them. You're seeing here that they're getting stopped. A little bit unorganized attack in my opinion. Too little smokes going on here as well. Not on the right spots at least. I am Pro is retreating and getting killed off there. Now we see Naprolom going for a swim. Hulk haven't heard him. He's passing him by. He keeps swimming. There's no one on this flank. So if he's a little bit lucky, he can actually get to A. And I think that's exactly what he's doing. Look at this. Look at this this swimming champion. Still swimming. Look at this guy. Yeah, he's through. Don't go to B. No, he's going to A. Well done. Meanwhile, dL3 is pushing for a triple cap. Gonna follow Bataya here on C, who's got a few enemies there. He should play it a little bit defensive. Don't push too much. Try to hold the flag for now. And he did it. Of course, he had Jan, sneaky Jan, sitting behind the sandbags there and killing him off. Meanwhile, he's getting killed off as well. Now we have Fargatron pushing in. Gets a nice kill there on Kostaya. Meanwhile, we see also the RU team is capping A with help of now Prolom. Let's go and take a look over the A flag here. Now we have I am Pro spawning there as well. I'm gonna follow Pro again. I don't know what happened to my PC. I think it has there. I hope it didn't ruin the experience there. I am Pro is waiting there patiently. He's got an enemy around him. He's got in front of him. No. Oh, almost got it. 75 hit. Wasn't enough. Most of the dL3 players are... No, it's actually only 3 there. Now, Problem is still patiently waiting outside the flag. Smart move by him. We have had some fights going on there between Jerry and Fargatron are pushing for... Lots of shots going in there. Fargatron is getting killed off there by Yuga. Yuga is badly pushed, but he's got 2 more friends there around him. They have established that defense on the C flag. Jerry is also heavily pushed here. It's quite hard to follow every flag, but I'm gonna try to cover everything. Now we see Naprolom and I am Pro pushing Adam. Adam is completely alone here. He's getting some help there. I think it was Scrim TV. No, that was Jan actually coming in. Jan is pushing still, but Adam gets Naprolom behind the bushes there. I am Pro behind the bushes there to recapture that A flag. 109 to 83 at the moment. We have heavy fights still ongoing on the C flag. Scrim TV is getting in there, getting killed off. Fargatron is still alive, also getting killed off, and that's the end of that push for now. Jerry, meanwhile, he's going for a YOLO revive, it seems. Yeah, he's getting Fargatron, following by Pifa here. He's waiting for them, I think. He's heard them. He have heard them. Let's see what he can do. I think they're running for the other flank there. Right, Pifa tries to get some shots in, but yeah, now he knows they're there. He's getting some shots in. Will he get some more in? There we go. Beautiful kill on Jerry. Now, Pifa is pushing forward for the B flag. Meanwhile, we have actually 2 dL3 players on the B flag who are... We have a third on the left flank. Pifa gets a beautiful kill on Fargatron. He's got another enemy on his right side. Getting some shots in as well. Wow, Pifa is actually going for it. Unfortunately, he's getting killed off. Didn't stood much of a chance against 4 dL3 players there. 5 even. Now we see Bataya, Yuga, and Kostaya going for A, and they have managed to get through almost here. As Young gets a double there. Young got 1 kill there on Yuga. Getting pushed. Gets a 2nd kill on Kostya. Or Kostya. But Batya is also down there. So that was a failed attempt, unfortunately, for the RU team. See some fights going on around B flag area at the moment. We see Fargatron, Jerry, and Hulk pushing towards that C flag on a follow Fargatron. He's also down. More fights going on around the B flag. Someone's inside the store area, and this was nothing else than a kill for Flame TV there, who got right into that area. Pushing again for this C flag. We see Hulk doing a kill, going for a revive, as C flag will be captured by dL3 and a triple cap. Thank you, Casey, for your subscription.
Oh yeah.
And Bowler Burned TV, thank you for your follow. All right, we have a triple cap in play by dL3, and RU team is in a, as you usually say, in a sticky situation at this moment. They try to recapture that C flag at the moment. dL3 players have done a good job. They have spread around, and it's harder for the RU players to see them, of course, when they smoke and run in. But it seems that they have actually managed to clear the flag for now, to get the C flag under their control. But the scores are quite there's quite of a difference on the scores at the moment. We have 100-13 for the dL3 team. RU team has been doing a really good job, in my opinion, against the strong side with the rotations and pushes. They have really tried, and in my opinion, they have done good, because this is not the easy team to face. And we see clearly here. Follow Jerry a little bit more here. He still have several enemies in front of him. Already has got a double kill there. Getting pushed by 3 players. Get some help from Fargatron. See what he will be achieving here. Keeps pushing for that C flag. Still have an enemy on his left. He haven't seen him. Now he saw it. Gets a kill on Naprolom as well, to make it a triple kill for now, and pushing inside C, and that's the end of this round. GG both teams. 15 for Jerry, 25 for Film TV, Fargatron 96734 for Adam, Yuga 15-7, 9-12, I am Pro 10-9 by Pifa, and Batya 5-9, 98-0. I'm gonna update the scores. Just a second. Hello Shifty, and welcome. I have been following by people from the RU team, and I will be following from the dL3. What has happened to the teams? I think one player ended up on the wrong side, or 2 players from the RU team have been out-balanced. I don't know what the heck has happened here. As you can see, we see Batya, some other people. Oh, thank you guys for out-balancing this game for us. At least we can see it's kind of working sometimes when you don't want it to work. But hey, anyway, we will be following. Let's follow Jerry actually. I haven't been following him, so we'll be following Jerry this round from the dL3 team, and I will be fixing the weather here because it looks Nordic. Oh wait, wrong. Let me do it. There we go. I'm gonna fix it on this one as well. You're on the wrong weather. No. They will be starting in 35 seconds to be exact. So let's get ready for that. In this first round, dL3 did as what was expected from them, to be honest. Nice rotations, getting the crossfire on the enemy side. And also they're relying, something that I see on the L3 side, which I think they need to work a little bit when it comes playing against strongest sides, and that's, I think, do not rely only on your best players. For instance, putting Fargatron together with Frim TV or Jan, maybe try to work a little bit together in a bigger rotation with the squads, I guess, like bigger teams, bigger squads for pushing, not 3-3 perhaps, but that's my opinion. But we'll see. I mean, it's working for them running 3-3 as far as I've seen today. But it's interesting how they try to develop the system and see how far they can take it, and that's highly interesting. But that's, I mean, it's just highly interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna be following Jan on the top left corner. From the RU side, we see more pushes together with the whole team, more or less, and they are succeeding in that as well, in my opinion. The way they are pushing together, it seems to work against this strong team of dL3 every now and then. And I guess the positioning is key here when you're facing these
I'll patch you, chum.
skilled players, and maybe be more careful with the revives there. We saw a YOLO revive. I don't know if it was Jan or who it was. Was it Frim TV perhaps, who got killed? Now RU team had the advantage to get to be faster, and that's exactly what they have been doing. Adam is completely alone against 4 players, unfortunately getting killed off outside the B area. And yes, they are establishing their line of defense towards the C flag. Now they have a big push from dL3 on the left flank towards B. Adam is staying in the long, how do you say, back corridor there to stop any kind of pushes towards that flag. Now let's follow. Was it on it? Bataya got a kill there, but got killed off. Do we have anyone here? I'm gonna follow by Pifa here, running inside the B flag to defend it. Get some shots in there. Doesn't manage to finish his enemy off. He got him on the right flank. Gets Jan low as he is. He sees another enemy on the left side. Gets some hits. Does not finish him off. Gets pushed and killed off by Falgatron. I think it was. Yes. B flag is captured by dL3 as fast as that. Now we see Yuga. We see, I think, by Pifa there as well. They're pushing back. Really strong play by the RU team so far. Enjoy seeing them giving dL3. Oh, we see Jan going for a knife. He gets the knife in, but gets killed off by Batya. Now we have only Adam alive. Perhaps he should retreat and wait for his response. I think that's exactly what he's doing now. He's waiting for a response. But look at this. He's getting pushed. He's getting pushed. And kill off. I don't know what happened there, but I Am Pro got a beautiful headshot on him. And he had little time to react. Let's take control of here. Getting some shots in, but getting killed off. Now we see Frim TV and Hulk getting inside that B area together with Fargatron. Oh, look at this! I Am Pro didn't see him. He didn't see him. He had time, but he just saw him a little bit too late. Following Yoga here. They are just so surrounded, these guys. So surrounded. Nice push by dL3. I like how they, as I said earlier, spread out and just close the enemy in. Voila. B flag is captured by the dL3 at the moment. 137 to 126 for RU team at the moment. Fargatron is pushing inside. He's gonna have an enemy on his right side, but Batya doesn't see him, ends up getting a headshot in there. Another kill on Kostya there on Fargatron. Will he get the third one? No, there is nobody else left on A. We're gonna have a triple cap soon enough, it seems. No one on A from the RU team. They try to push on the right side towards Adam. Getting a nice kill there, but starts burning and eventually gets shot by Kostya. Now dL3 is pushing for that last flag to stop the RU team to get inside objective areas. Hulk is really holding that good position there from letting them push in. We see I Am Pro going for a swim. I think Hulk have heard him, and as you guys know by experience, Hulk is a known swimmer. We have seen his little swimming Olympics against Draco, which he won. But yeah, he got killed off there on the flank. We see Naprolom here pushing. He's got enemies all over him. Look at this. Triple cap is in play by dL3. Tickets are running down fast at the moment for our RU team. They're in a big trouble at the moment. No problem. Tried to get some shots and he didn't see that either. And got unfortunately shot down. And that was end of that round for him. I Am Pro meanwhile gets a kill on Jerry. Now Fargashan going for the revive. I don't know why he's shooting in the fence. You guys who know how to shoot in the smoke, you know that you need to shoot above the ammo pouch. And I don't think he really did that there. Maybe he did, I don't know, but he didn't get the kill at least and didn't hit anything either. Meanwhile, we see Yoga and Batya running in here against Hulk, and Hulk seems to be very, very angry at the moment. Got one kill there. He might go for the second one, which he does. Gets a nice headshot there as well to make it his second.
That's more first.
Nice positioning by the dL3 team. They're keeping the RU team in their spawn. They cannot get out. Naprolo meanwhile going for a swim. Adam have heard him. He doesn't see him because he's in the water. Oh, look at that. A headshot right in the water. And this is pretty much GG's in my opinion. We have 51 to 121 for the dL3 team. The RU team is desperately trying to get out of this triple cap. And this position is, I mean, triple cap at this position is amongst the worst ones in competitive gaming, in my opinion. It's really, really, really hard to get out of this. Really hard. And of course I see my camera. Just a second, I'm gonna try to sort my camera. Jerry is down and let's jump to Jan.
We must fight harder. We are losing this.
I don't know if there's any point of doing that, but yeah. Meanwhile, we saw Pifa getting out together with his teammates, pushing the dL3 team back from the cap area. We're gonna see Yoga here. We're gonna have an enemy in front. Gets a beautiful headshot on Hulk. Will he get the second one? Almost a second headshot there. Oh wow, he's so pushed. Gets a second kill on Freem, but unfortunately for him, Jerry gets the last word there and kills him off. You see Kostya getting in there, but unfortunately getting also killed by Jerry. And we're going through the revives now. We see Jerry pushing. I think it's by Piff, I'm not sure. No, that was Batya. He's also down, and this is the end of this round. 118 to 0. 14-4 for Fargatron, 9-3 for Hulk, 5-4 for Freem TV, Jerry 11-3. Kostya 5-9 by Pifa, 9-7. I Am Pro 9-8 and Batya 5-8. That's gonna end it up as a 1-0 victory. Hello Maybex. 1-0 victory for the dL3 team. So I'm gonna update the scores for now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Toga, sorry, I forgot to thank you for the follow. I didn't see that, sorry. I was going to send Toga the server details, of course.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay, 3. Thank you for your follow, mate. We see a substitution. I think is in the RU team. Dreamcatcher MC joined in the RU team, and we are waiting for the spawns. So if you have any suggestion for who I should follow from the dL3 team, please hit me with your suggestions. Since we are waiting, I'm going to get another prediction going. So let's see who will win first round. What's up, Toga? Welcome. All good, mate. How are you doing? Nice. You're always welcome. It's always nice to have you. And you and Jay, you're my best co-casters so far. Definitely, that you should. Yeah. I'm gonna let the two of you to decide that. So I'm gonna be diplomatical and not give you any. Exactly. But yeah, it's. I mean, both of you are adding another dimension to the games. Like Jay is really good with his jokes and you know, given his charming side there, you're very good on a tactical perspective as well, which is really good for the viewers to hear and see and you know get your point of view, since you have been playing on a competitive scene before, and I think that's. Yeah, I know he has the tactical view as well, but you go deeper. That's the difference, and I think it's good to have both kind of. Yeah. So I mean, for instance, when I had Ikshan, he was like really going it through like the even more detail, but it depends like what kind of view you wanna get on the game and so on. But I like to keep it simple in a way. Oh wait, yes. Sorry for that. I have muted Discord. They should hear you now.
Okay, that's disgraceful, that man. The betrayal is real. Oh, my second monitor keeps dying. Oh no.
All right, we seem to have started already. I'm gonna follow Dreamcatcher MC from the RU team. I think he's dead already, so let's follow Yoga instead. Meanwhile, we have seen the dL3 team capturing B. They seem to be pushing for that. It's like following by FIFA getting a nice headshot. Yes.
So the RU team, they only had 2 players on the field for a good start. Were they wiped or?
I actually didn't see because I was fixing the Discord. Maybe it was a misunderstanding about the starting time. Not sure.
It could be. I mean, they are already, you know, a couple of tickets behind.
Yeah. We had a similar thing going when I was casting Unique Team 1 versus United.
Yeah.
Unique Team 1 had a player who dropped out and I think the United team started playing, or what happened, or they just kept playing because he dropped after the start.
So I was
actually lost that round because of that. Sorry. Go on.
It's disappointing. Interestingly, there's 2 3-man teams by the looks of it, potentially.
Yep.
Which is a rarity these days to see 2 3-man teams being played. Aggressive push by RU onto A there, very nice.
Yeah, I was saying dL3 is really keep being stubborn with their 3-3. I have seen them, and I think it's going to be one of the few teams who's going to be running that and doing it successfully at the end, or even towards better sides. So that's going to be highly interesting to follow.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. I guess it adds just an element of flexibility. You know, you see often in games the two-man team is really disadvantaged when it comes against a four-man, but a three-man versus a four-man, a little bit more leveled. What's interesting here is we're seeing almost a one-on-one fight at B for control of this objective. They all seem to. It seems to be a lot of pushing on the same objective here. You know, dL3 and IU are going for the same objective, almost throwing all the players on the same objective.
It seems they managed to collide with the rotation, don't they?
Yeah, which is quite interesting. I mean, that's essentially a, you know, they say best defense is a good offense. If you can attack their rotation, if you're on the defending team as such, then that can work out quite well for you. Which obviously, by the looks of it, dL3 seems to be doing that, which is interesting to see.
Also, I've been following them for a while. Of course, excuse me if I'm wrong about this, viewers and dL3 team, but they rely really a lot on their individual gaming, how do you say, skill of the players.
Yeah,
and I think that's the result of running 3-3, in my opinion. But I might be completely wrong.
Yeah. No, that's always interesting when you do have strong players that are doing the one-to-ones. Then that is, you know, quite important, really. You know, you need strong 1v1s.
Now we saw a beautiful kill around by Pifa inside B on Falgatron. He really tried to get in there, and he just peeked out and got the beautiful kill. And meanwhile we're following Adam getting a nice headshot there on C. We have a push by him and Jan. He's actually pushing in here. He's got an enemy behind the medic station there, but Jan gets the kill there instead. C flag is being lost to dL3. This map is actually interesting. Even though you meet the, how do you say, weaker side, they can actually pull off quite of a how do you say, job here. It make it hard for each other.
Definitely, no. It's just it's a very different map. I mean, to me, this map seems very close knit. The objectives are very, very close, and also there's a lot of narrow streets, which is just a completely different gameplay to something more open like Lofoten, for example. You know, like the A to C bit on Lofoten is really open and quite a long stretch, where here it's quite narrow, and it's a completely different dynamic where it is more reliant on one-to-one gun battles, where Lofoten you can rely on range, where you don't necessarily need to be as good in your gunplay. As long as you have a good weapon at decent range, you'll be able, something like the FG42 performs really well on Lofoten when they've got the range. But on a map like this, you want a good ZK player because it's a lot closer. You need the good one-on-one players, which could be why dL3 is winning some of these fights a bit more. But again, we have one RU guy on B pushing it, which is unfortunate. Seems to be maybe.
Let's check it out. Meanwhile, Cage told me on the chat that they're not always running 3-3. Yeah, I understand that, Cage. I think it depends on the opponent as well, I guess. So you adjust the tactics accordingly. But that's what I said. I mean, that's what I have seen lately. And dL3 is doing a good job with that tactics for now.
Very impressive. Very impressive when you can hold your own with a 3-3. It's very impressive tactics. That is.
It is.
RU seems potentially to be a bit disjointed here. They seem to have a four-man push in one place, but not quite fully committing to it, and still relying on that two-man to being a bit sneaky here. Like they've got a boy on B straight away, which is interesting to see that they're using one man to start pushing it rather than donating the whole four-man team, which is interesting to see, because then they can still get a person on the flag without having to commit an entire four-man squad, which has worked out quite well here for B, and it's allowed them to keep some players at A, hopefully to hold on to it for a long time. We'll have to see whether or not that is the case.
And we see some players have been into the church for praying. Hog sprays were not accepted, so we got killed outside.
Heretics, that's what I say.
Now dL3 actually managed to push out, and they have captured the A flag. Again, the RU team is pushed back. So let's see. Look at Yoga there. Look at him going. He's going for C. It's a good run by him. Adam is meanwhile going to C as well, or is he now? Who should we follow? Let's follow Adam. We have Yoga on top left screen.
Objective Charlie is under
So you
attack.
can clearly see him, how he's moving. So we follow Adam here on the main screen. One thing, Toga, I have noticed, which you can see clearly the mistake Yoga did here. He was peeking too much, he was moving too much, and that makes it so easy for the enemy to hear you and actually kill you off.
That's something I discovered playing. I like to move a lot. I feel safe
Me
when
too.
I'm sliding, but the noise it makes, particularly for players that are comfortable moving crouched, which I never am, you know, they can see really quite easily.
Yeah.
So it is important to pay attention to the sound it makes, particularly when it's a one-on-one. The sound can be the do or don't moment.
And one of the players who are on the stream at the moment, Kate, was telling me, because I love to slide as well. So does Alex, who is playing with us, and he said like sliding makes you actually. If I'm not mistaken, Kate, correct me if I'm wrong. When you slide too much, they hear you better than how when you're crouching.
Look over
But
there!
very well could be the case that.
Yeah.
It seems at the moment RU is struggling to commit a solid push on one place. You know, they're kind of like they're tossing and turning between a full team commitment to B or a 4 and a 2. I mean, see now they're going for the full commitment on B. You know, 5 players on there. It would be interesting to see whether the 6th player decides to spawn back at base and push C again, which seems to be what has been happening recently. Mr. Kostaya Kazik, great name. Again, so we've got a one-man attempting to push the C. They're just trying to catch dL3 here out now by making it look like they're doing a full push onto B, but trying to get a body onto C, which no smoke pushes onto C is a challenge. The way there's a lot of cover that favours the holding C from the American side.
Yeah, this situation is really bad. I mean, now the triple cap when you're around C, it's so hard to get out of this. It's insanely hard, especially if you're playing against a side who knows how to position themselves to stop you from getting out of your spawn, and that is exactly what the dL3 team is doing.
Very well placed. I mean, both sides were doing some pretty good kills there. There was a point there where RU were wiped about a whole squad of BLP, I think.
Yeah,
So, you know,
dL3.
throwing the kills relatively equally, I would say.
Yeah, it looks relatively equally, except Freeman Fargotron. I can't pronounce his name. Getting some proper kills. What did it end up? I forgot to check it, but
100 and something, 120.
120.
Hang on. 122 to 0.
122.
Just I'm watching the stream.
Yeah, I'll check this now as well. I'm gonna update the scores quickly. So, what are your thoughts about this first round? What should the RU team change in order to?
Now, from an overview position, it seems they're not quite committing to something. They're not kind of communicating as we need to do a big push onto C. They seem to be rotating, but keep getting caught up by dL3, which is nice to see from dL3 themselves. But at the same time, maybe trying to rotate quicker. I mean, it's hard to see because obviously I haven't seen them. I haven't watched the first game here, but it's definitely going to be an interesting one because both teams have got some good hitters. You know, they're dropping their kills. dL3 were just holding on to the 2 or 3 flags just slightly longer. And like I said before, kills make a big difference on the game, but so does holding the flags. You need a nice balance of the two really to hold your own. So straight away live. Are you committing the whole team onto A?
Yeah,
pushing out. Okay, maybe not.
And Toga is meanwhile we hear Toga eating some chips.
No. No. I hear it. What's interesting about this map now is everybody knows it's a full man push onto B. Everybody knows, every team knows B's the objective to get for. So we see here both teams are pushing in 5 players onto that objective, which is big gun battle here. And this is here where we're seeing some very much gunplay, you know. Hulk is holding his own there, he's knocked out 2 RU players so far, but the respawns are coming off, but they're still trying to find Hulk here, and Hulk finally gets knocked out there, but dL3 and RU were both trading some really good kills there against each other. So it really shows what kind of level the both teams are in terms of the one-on-one skill. They're all very, very good players. Well, this is it here though, because they had that 5-man or 6-man on B, they've lost A because they didn't have anyone defending it. And with dL3 having that 3-man, they were able to get 3 players on A and cap that super quick. Where with you just doing the 2-man, it would have been slightly slower.
Yeah.
And the seconds are everything in this game.
Yeah.
You know,
so right.
the game can change so quickly.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna update the scores. I think I added the wrong score for the dL3 team, so I will sort that. It was 122 and not 120. Sorry for that. All right, let's get into it again. And Toga, you were what you were saying was so couldn't be more right. They actually lost the advantage of or how do you say, dL3 had the advantage of the movement there, since they split it up in a better way, and the RU team got wiped out there more or less.
But likewise, I think RU's taken a tactic now of just like mass assault. This is 6 players on one objective, then moving to the next objective, which works out. You know, coming up against 6 players that can shoot and shoot well is a challenge. You know,
it is.
Those 2 poor dL3 guys, Jerry, I think it was Jerry and Free TV maybe. Yeah, those 2 guys spawned on B and obliterated by 6 players. There's nothing you can do there, no matter how good you are. When you come up against 6 good players, you really struggle. And if RU can keep this momentum, they're going to keep rotating and at least be applying some good pressure onto dL3 here. They've just got to make sure they can get the respawns off them, because at the moment, obviously, they've got no flag. This is what they need to be quick about.
And Jerry is just having a go at it. He already got 4 kills or something. On his way to C, he's flanking the RU pushing squad and killing them off one by one. Now he's getting some help by Fargatron as well. It seems that they have wiped out the whole team here. All the RU players are out. Look at that.
Oh, but they've got some on A though.
Yeah.
We've got some sneaky respawns, which is nice because obviously they saw there that they were reacting to them pushing. So quickly, like, let's hop on that really crappy connection to the server. So I keep seeing the people enemy stuff floating around.
Your internet was lagging a little bit because your voice got disoriented as well there. Or it just broke up.
Just bear with me a second.
No worries. Now, meanwhile, we saw Naprolom getting out there. Didn't look properly behind him and got killed off. We have Batya and Naprolom again pushing towards Adam. A flag is soon to be lost to dL3 team. The Dreamcatcher is on B, trying to recapture it. Meanwhile, we have Jan, Freem TV, and Jerry pushing, and Yoga is getting killed off. Gonna follow by Pifa here. Getting pushed from the outside. He's gonna face an enemy. Gets a nice kill on Jan. He's got another one on his right side. Will he see him on time though? Look at this. Gets some shots in. Does not finish him off. He's getting shot. But he's gonna, he had a railroad. Was that a railroad? Yeah, unfortunately he's getting killed off there on the B flag, and B is lost to dL3. But look at this, we see Yoga spawning there, and the dL3 players haven't looked at the respawn point. So Yoga is spawning and pushing inside alone, getting almost a second kill there. And it's really low, really low.
I'm just going to try and fix my internet. I'll be back in a second.
Yoga gets a second kill, got an enemy behind him and getting killed off there as well. Was a good push, maybe a little bit too few to get in there against these the 3-man squad there of the dL3 team. dL3 is re-establishing that triple cap again, Current score is 95 to 140. And dL3 is going strong. Again, they're getting in that line of defense as we can see here. Adam is holding the left flank. Jan's gonna get in the middle. I'm guessing Jerry will be pushing to right together with Hulk. And in a proper position. Let's see. Let's follow Jerry here on the right side. We have a push from the RU team. Who is that? That's Kostya who got through. Batya gets a kill there on Jerry. Hulk is still in there, but Batya is so surrounded. He's got no chance, poor guy. Getting killed off the shore side, outside B. Maybe they have bought some time for their teammates to get out. Yoga gets out, gets a good kill on Adam. Following Freem here is going to be pushed by 2 players. Gets some smoke there. Almost getting shot down. Gets a grenade on him. Has to retreat. Look at this. And enters the church. Now he's got an enemy outside. He's going to get pushed by that enemy. And I think that is Yoga. Let's check Yoga here. Oh, he picked a little bit too much and got killed off there on the flag. And that was that. Still triple cap in play. 139 to 30 something. It's just ticking fast for the RU team. Now Prolom and Dreamcatcher have managed to get through to that C flag. They will be capturing it if nothing unexpected happens by the Hulk. You have 2 players in the open. Hulk gets a nice headshot on by Pifa. Now he's about to get pushed. No, not Prolom was just... I don't know what he tried to do there, but he got killed off. Nice defense again by the dL3 side. Seems like it feels somehow like the RU team has given up because there's not much left of this game since it's only 2 maps and this is the last round of the second map. dL3 already won the first one with 122 to 0 and they're 1-0 ahead from earlier. And that looks like this is gonna be GG's
Des munitions là.
in a second.
Vous faites pas tuer.
I'm getting pushed and getting killed off there as well. And yeah, RU team have had a really tough opponent today, and it is not easy to play against this side, dL3. Really good gunplay from their side. Very good on one-on-ones, and that's the end of this. 138 to 0, and that's GG's. 5-10 Dreamcatcher, 6-11 by Pifa, 6-11 Yoga, Jerry 17 to 3, 15-3 for Fargatron, Adam 5-2, 12-2 Hulk, and Jan 12-3. And yeah, that's the end of this match. Toga, are you still here? I think Toga still have issues with his internet, but as we saw today, it was a good game by the dL3 side. RU side was giving them some good competition, but at the end it wasn't enough, and it ended up as a loss for the RU side. GG both teams. I'm gonna send you guys to Lycan, who's costing a game already. So let's I think it's the final of the Lycan League. So let's raid Lycan. Thank you for watching and see you guys soon again.